Hello, welcome to Intuition with Marnie Lynn. How are you today? I'm doing really good. So today, I want to start off with saying that we are talking about being involved with passive-aggressive, toxic people. And yesterday, we talked about how we felt about ourselves after we have been around these people. And what we want to talk about today are some more things, physical sensations that you have after you have been around these people. So here are some questions I want you to ask yourself. Number one, do you feel tired after you have been with these people? Do you feel like you're drained of energy? That's not a good thing. That I would tie in with how we feel about ourselves. Because if we are tired and drained of energy, we are then able to turn on ourselves for not feeling good about ourselves. Do you hear negative tapes start playing in your mind after you have been with these people? That's not good either. And if you're tired and drained with negative tapes going, that just kind of spirals you down. And you don't want to go there. Do you start hearing their negative tapes and their hidden insinuendos and insults and belittling of you that they have said during your time together? That's not good. That's debilitating. After I have been around these people and I hear their words and their hidden insults, which can hit me days later, because the ramifications of having been with these people is not just a few hours, but it can last for weeks, days or weeks, depending on how bad it is being around them. I'm serious. Another thing I want to talk about is a second thing. Do you find that they talk about do they talk about other family members in a negative way? Do friends start backstabbing other friends when you're around? And then you can fall into the habit of being like that when you're with them, when you aren't like that normally. And it can be very easy to fall into that kind of situation. I'm guilty of that, but it's taken myself being removed from the situation to be able to assess how everyone's played out in the drama and what actor or position you're playing in the group foundation. And when you're able to look at that objectively and from a very removed position, you can see the whole thing playing out where other people would see it, and you can find the truth in this situation. It's not an easy thing to do. It takes time. It takes guts, because you're going to step back and you're going to be looking at you with a fine-tooth comb, because you have to remember that and think about the fact that you're going to have a lot of the same characteristics that they have just from being around that kind of a person. It does tend to rub off. And if you're finding that's happening and you're acting that way when you're out with other people, that's where stepping back and looking at the situation and taking responsibility for your own actions and behavior, because we are accountable for what we do. And we can only control what we think, feel, say, and do. We can't control anyone else. That's the whole beauty of life, is being accountable and responsible for your actions. And to also understand that other people's irresponsibility and not taking responsibility for their actions you don't have to put up with. Isn't that a cool thing to remember? So I'll leave the discussion there. That gives you a couple of other things to look at when you're thinking about all these passive-aggressive, toxic family members and or friends, workers, all sorts of different situations. Group found fun, or what I'm trying to say in layman's terms, which is when you're hanging out with people, are you like-minded? I don't want to be like-minded with passive-aggressive. That's why for me, I've stepped back at a very young age, and now that I'm older, I'm even more determined to stand with my feet on the ground and say, no, you don't go past this line. Because you go past that line, look out. Elephant cards, again. I got Leela sniffing around in the room, looking for hidden treats. I'm going to take the elephant deck, and I'm going to do a one-card reading, and I want to know what the feelings are, the energy that's surrounding everyone who's watching the video at this moment. It can be months from now, years from now, days from now, minutes from now. I want to know what the energy is like for you and me. So I'll show you the card first. Gentle rain, such a peaceful thing. Birds are quiet, plants start singing, and Mother Earth has a good drink. When it rains, enjoy the feeling, grasshopper. Everything around you is growing. Sigh, grandmother. The gentle rain can be abundance. And abundance is a beautiful, peaceful thing. The birds are quiet. The plants start singing. Mother Earth has a good drink. When there's abundance, grasshopper, enjoy the feeling. Everything around you is growing. Sigh, grandmother. It's another way of looking at the card. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I always feel really good about myself after I have spent some time with you. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video, and I put up a new video every day. So I'll say bye for now. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.